Yes. So last time, you guys had the combat slash showdown, um, with this ooze, at the kind of like the end of this spire here. You're able to defeat it. After that, you did some investigation of kind of like the remaining rooms at the level, and you Bophades found a set of remains and a chest behind the bed. Um, he was kind of telling the others, and then he went to go, I believe it was him, to go interact with the remains here, and that triggered some sort of event where the this like tower, this building started to collapse in on itself, just shaking violently, and so you guys had to escape. Um, and after a bunch of relatively successful rolls, except towards the end where it got a little bit dicey there with a silo trying to escape, with the help of a bit of magic and some some athletics checks, you're all able to kind of get out and the spire kind of seal in on itself. With that, there came some kind of logistical things like kind of identifying some of the items, revisiting some of the histories and knowledge that you found within the books as you spent the rest of the day with that. Um, and you retired for the evening. Um, and so I guess the first logistical thing was that I promised a certain wizard, Oz, some potential spells within one of the books. And so what I'm going to do now is roll for those and see what he got. Okay, so
Duds. I
and
bet they're all duds.
well, based on the suggestions that you have there, Greg messaged me, which is very kind. Um, I was able to kind of look at what he got, what he suggested, and those kind of made sense. And so I have like a list here that I'm going to roll on. Okay. So the first one that he got,
Trying to remember my list.
you acquired the spell See Invisibility.
Oh,
So you rolled just on. I had a kind of separate in here, but you rolled pretty high on the. It was a 98. I rolled a D100 for this to kind of break this apart. So it was really good. I felt
nice.
like that was probably one of the more valuable ones that you could get. So nice.
Let's see. Nope, that's the wrong compendium.
And then the next one you receive.
So are these just magically added to my spell book, or are these things, or is this like a spell book that I'll need to copy them over?
You'll need to copy it over, essentially. Yeah. So,
Okay. Um,
unless I mean, it's kind of it's weird because like it is a book that has these spells within it. So, but I would say
mhm.
for the purposes of like you having it in your book and preparing it for each day, it would make more sense for you to copy it over and like maybe the script's a bit more like different than how you'd have it. I don't know the logistics, but I would to me it would kind of make sense as like even if you were to acquire a scroll of something, you would still
Yeah.
so I'll say you'll still have to spend the gold and the material cost to copy it over. But you have access to that spell essentially.
Okay.
Um, so if you choose to copy it over, that's up to you. But you
Okay.
see
So
that you decipher what that spell is essentially from the book itself.
so as long as I've got the book, I can cast the spell. But if I want to copy it over, I can spend the gold and time to do so.
Yeah, I would say it's a bit like part of me wants to say no, just like you should copy it over in order for you to have access to it. But at the
And I think
same
that's how
time,
things normally happen with scrolls and spell books. They need to be copied over. So I mean, I'm okay
yeah,
if you want to say,
yeah. Let's just say for that, like you're in order for you for it to
well,
be used.
I'm gonna kind of go back on what I just said, only with this suggestion, because
Sure.
Tasha's Cauldron of Everything has, I want to say they've got some magic books that have spells that, as long as I'm attuned to the book, I'd be able to cast the spells in these Tasha's magic items.
Oh,
So
I see.
I guess that's
Um,
how they handle that. Um,
yeah, I guess. I mean, you haven't. I mean, what items do you have right now that you're attuned to, right? Like that could. I mean, that could be worthwhile to you until you find something else to swap it out, and then decide then that you want to copy it over. Um,
I think I'm only attuned to the one item, the staff, so I would have 2 free slots to attune to.
okay.
But I mean, if you want me to copy them over, that's totally fine too.
Um,
I'm just saying that there's precedent for
sure, sure, sure. I'll kind of meet you halfway here. We'll what I'll say is this. Maybe you're not able to attune to it now per se. Let's see here. How do I want to like incorporate some dice into this? Maybe like a die roll or something like that for you to be attuned to it.
The book has charges, so if I wanted to cast one of the spells in the list for this Atlas of Endless Horizons, I'd have to spend one of the charges, I guess, one or more. But I mean, we can figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. So for now, I'm still probably gonna say that you're just gonna have to copy it over to do it. And then if you decide to do it, or maybe we can talk about that here in a bit. But let's say just for now, let's stick to kind of like the, I guess, more common, just spending the material worth to copy it over in the time. Okay. So then the next spell here that you get. Oh, well, it's funny. I rolled 3 consecutive rolls that would get you multiple versions of see invisibility. So, um,
See visibility. You can
see
see
visibility.
what you already could see.
Okay, so this next roll, you get Phantasmal Force. So you get those two. So pretty good spells. So, and those are the only 2 that you get.
Um, okay. How do I get that one in here?
Oh shoot, I need to move you guys to the different.
Fiery tools.
Oh, Fades, did you end up taking that minor illusion or whatever?
Uh,
The blue liquid that we have?
Okay.
I think we were waiting, but I don't know if Jimothy really wants it or not.
I thought we were, determining who wanted it. I said I would take it, but if someone else looks like Jimothy is saying I can take it, so I will take the minor illusion.
Okay, you guys are on a. You guys see the different scene, different map.
Yes.
It's a snowy scene.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. That's good. We like that. Okay. So yeah, and this isn't the best representation, but this is the map that I found that I liked for the most part in terms of like being in like the kind of rocky terrain that we like. But here in the middle, this part's kind of like supposed to represent the thing that you found that covered up now with all this rubble. So,
Okay.
it's just one large rock where in actuality it's a bunch of rubble. So for the most part, the scene still is pretty accurate with what I want it to be. Those rocks are still there and all that. Okay. So, you guys, I believe you guys all leveled up. So does anyone have any questions in terms of leveling up? Did you guys get anything cool stuff at level 5 that you're excited about?
Yeah, I got a +1 to my proficiency bonus, bringing it up to a +3. I'm super stoked.
Woo!
There you go.
I'm excited to blast things twice now. One more time,
okay.
another. Yeah.
You can like cast things twice, or how does this work?
Well, Eldritch Blast you can cast twice at level 5.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay.
As opposed to being, what is it, like Firebolt becomes 2d10s when you do it. Eldritch Blast is 2 separate attacks.
Nice.
Still at 1d10.
Okay. Well, cool.
And I get a second attack, and now I can find a horse if my character sheet works.
Nice. Okay.
All
I
right,
did
Thor.
take Phantom Steed, by the way, Celso, so it's not going
We'll
to
need
be
a
a
steed.
horse. It's going to be an owlbear, obviously, with the
Yes.
statistics of a horse.
Yeah, that's fine. I like that idea.
Now I gotta ask the question: has Osmanthus actually seen an owlbear, or just read about it?
Oh, it's not going to be perfectly exact.
It's like an
gonna be-
owl-ish bear.
Yeah, it
It's going
looks
to be
like
a child's
like
drawing of an owlbear.
yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. It's like a doodle, like a child's drawing of this of an owlbear. Yeah. What about you, Jimothy or Zorn? Did you guys get anything that you're excited about at level 5?
Any dodge. So when you smash me, you just half smash me.
Oh yeah, I'm not excited about that. It's already hard to hit all of you guys.
I have extra attack, but I also have this thing called a rope trip, and I don't really know what it's for.
Rope
but
trip?
I'm reading it. Rope trick. Yes.
That's like
So-
it's kind of like Leoman's tiny hut a little bit. It's pretty cool.
Which, now that you bring that up, Jimothy, I'm going to spend 6 minutes to transcribe a spell into my spell book.
Okay.
Yeah, the character sheets aren't working when you pop them out.
Yeah, I
Just in
just switched
general?
to I just did the legacy instead.
Yeah,
Since
even the legacy's not working. I can't see what my spells are or cast
Oh.
them
Yeah,
or
I
anything.
think when like the base foundry that I have here updated, maybe like the combination of modules, I need to go and update those as well, or check if anything has happened recently, if I'm lagged on one thing. Okay, well, yeah, that's yeah. That
I
kinda
thought
sucks.
my pop out is working, so
It shows up, but like if you click a spell, it won't cast it.
oh, I
I
thought
see.
our game was still paused. Oh, maybe it's not. Okay. Let me try.
Yeah, if you guys want to try that real quick, I mean, if it makes it easier. we can-
I guess the ability checks work.
Okay, so not everything. That's not great.
Let's see, inventory. Yeah, I can't use my weapons. I can do ability checks.
Great. Okay. Well, let me.
Oh, yeah. So it works when it's not popped out, I guess.
Yeah, I can pop in,
Yeah.
do what I need to
Okay.
do, and
Yeah,
then
for-
pop back out.
I guess for now we'll just kind of have to deal with that, and I'll update or check things here. But that's good. Good thing to know. Okay. So you guys, yeah, you're kind of out here. You take the time to do the readings. You pass the items to each other. Yeah, you guys did find that that vial. Who took that vial? Sorry,
I did.
you ended up taking it.
Mhm.
Nice. Okay, cool. So you have that ability, which is fun. That'll be good for your bardic abilities and performances.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so we'll say that you guys, yeah, you retire for the evening, and then you're gonna start your trek back, essentially. Or what are your guys' plans? Was that kind of where you guys wanted to do, or did you have somewhere else you wanted to head out towards?
So for recapping, I guess we figured out there's another tower that we could possibly go visit.
Right.
Let me see.
You don't necessarily have too many things. You did hear some more rumblings about some moose in a different town. Do you guys remember that? in Lonelywood.
Mm-hmm.
You heard about meetings. Jimmy is the one that knows this about someone that knows potentially how to track things, kind of like out here, a bit further out in the frozen tundra. Yeah. You guys still had to deal with a couple of other things in terms of investigations.
I mean, we could try and locate this Sapphic Caltro, I guess. We want to do that, but
Yeah, I mean, if you guys
far.
want to head back or head to any of the other towns and continue this investigation, that's also fine. Like that's kind of like the other main thing that you've had so far. You haven't been tasked with anything else. Now you're kind of like, all right, we did this for our purposes. We found more stuff, which classic, story-wise, it just leads to other questions and different things to pursue. So, but yeah, okay.
Do we happen to know where this other tower is? Is it close to us, or is it like really far away?
You just have you don't really have any information in terms of location. So at the best of your ability, you're just probably going to be out here searching for things, which can prove to be pretty deadly if you start running low on supplies and everything. Yeah, that's something I haven't been really tracking per se. In terms of like making sure you guys have enough food, but like if you were to start to being like, hey, I want to do just go searching for this thing in this area, then we'll probably have to start implementing some of those mechanics, just because like it'd be like, hey, I'm gonna go just backpacking in Antarctica, and like that's essentially what you're trying to do here. Okay, so you guys rise, and yeah, where do you want to go to next? Anything strikes your fancy?
Back to town, so that I
Which
can buy
town?
200 gold worth of paper, fancy paper.
Yeah, and we can see what we can sell these eyes and gullet for, the basilisk gullet that we have.
Okay. I want everyone to give me a perception check, because you're kind of like preparing your logistics for the morning, started like heading out and everything.
Oh, damn it.
What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell is going on?
I think there's something wrong with my character sheet.
The natural one?
Yes.
Yeah. What do we got here?
I think I need to restart. Just kidding.
Okay, so you guys are getting together and like kind of like packing yourself up, doing some final discussions in terms of starting to head back. And then let me check something here real quick. Okay. So, Oz, you pick up that kind of like near the rocky areas where you're at, you hear a sound. You hear like maybe like somebody like some snow being like crushed as if somebody steps on it. It's a little bit thicker now. But you hear like some motion coming from over here. Like in that general area.
Okay. I look over in that general area. What do I see?
Yeah, so you spot over there some kind of like large bipedal furried humanoid. And they're kind of like just staring at you. I'm gonna see if they notice that you spot them. Let's see here. Okay. So yeah, they notice that you spot them, and then they're going to I don't notice not even. Yeah. And so they it pops out and it's just, and you notice, give me, actually you probably would have I've seen a couple of these before. You notice that this creature is a bugbear. So a bugbear pops out.
Oh.
Um, they pop
It's
out
the wrong type of bear.
and they shout out to you. They're like, "Hey, you all, what are you doing out here?" And they're going to start approaching you. Do you say anything? They shout out to all of you. And then Oz, as you notice this, there's actually a couple more bugbear kind of approaching all of you.
Oh man.
Man,
And so
this feels like a combat scenario encroaching upon us because we can't be diplomatic.
I mean that's your call. So they call out to you, and this kind of like, this one is a bit larger than the other one. Seems like to be the leader of them, but they're kind of shouting out. So it's like, so are you gonna answer me, or we're gonna have to deal with this the other way?
We're out here because we heard of some undead that
We were
were
ju-
out here, and we had to deal with them.
We were
Well,
just leaving.
You're just leaving, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you're kind of encroaching on our hunting grounds.
Oh, our bad.
What-
Yeah,
what
we'll
do
just
you
leave.
hunt?
You'll just leave. Well, I don't know about that. I feel like, you know, um, well, it looks like you have a lot of nice stuff on you. How about you make it worth our while and you know, pay us, each of us, 10 gold pieces, and we'll let you go.
You don't want to do that. We just leveled up, and you're going to be feeling that.
I don't know. Me and my boys have been working real hard today to grab some food, and you know, if we can make this worth our while, this whole trip, then nobody has to get hurt. You notice that all of them are kind of holding. Some of them are holding, have some javelins on their backs, or some of them holding some morning stars. You know, one of them's kind of like, you know, flexing it, or kind of like, and then taking the morning star, kind of like batting against their hand. So, choice is yours. How is this gonna play out?
I think I'll tell them that they should leave. They should leave while they still can walk away if they don't want this to end poorly.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
How many of them does it look like? I mean, 10 gold for one guy, that seems totally fine. But if there's like, 10 of them, it's a little excessive.
I mean, you see 6 of them total right now. So it's 60 gold.
I didn't see the other two. My character sheet was covering it up.
I see him now.
There you go. I mean, that makes sense. That coincided with some of the rolls here.
I only saw 2.
So, yeah, it looks like just pay my boys, and then the other one kind of shouts. The other some of the other two, once you speak Bofades, they kind of like start like low growling. They kind of like are like looking at you. You know, they don't seem intimidated by you at all, and they kind of start taking a step closer, and they're just like, you know, they're sizing you up, and then so the leader shouts out, and it's just like, all right, this is your last warning. Either we take the 10 gold for each of our men here, or we take everything and leave you with nothing.
Now, fellas, I'm sure we can come to some sort of arrangement here where you just leave. Do you want me to give you fire? How primitive are you?
Oh. Oof.
And
You look like you
like,
have no use for gold.
and what's funny, like that just kind of that what you say just kind of goes above his head. He didn't really quite get what you're saying. But he does understand that second statement he says, and he's just like, all right, boys, enough talk, get him. And I'll have all of you roll for initiative. I guess with you guys, peace is never an option.
I was going to haggle, maybe like 30
I
gold.
was hoping for an intimidation check on one of those.
You know what? Give me roll me the intimidation. We'll see how that plays out.
I'd like
after
to
your
keep my
initiative here.
14 for initiative. Oh,
18 for intimidation, I guess.
Yeah, 18 on the intimidation.
Okay. All right. Yeah, based on that, he does not seem intimidated. Which is good. It was a good roll. He just rolled pretty good. Okay, so we will start out with the killer himself. Round 1, Jimothy. You take the lead here.
I will kill everyone.
Okay, who do you start out with?
oh, all of them. At
All of
once.
them, yeah, all of them.
My psychic blades can ricochet now.
I'll start with, I guess, any of them look like they're going to be running up with like melee type weapons?
It seems like all of them are right now. So you kind of have like the choosings here. This one doesn't have his weapon out per se. He was the one kind of like chatting, but the other ones definitely have their hands on their. Seems like they have like morning stars.
Okay,
After
I'll back
sides
up to here.
Yeah.
Surround myself by my pawns,
Okay.
and then I will throw one at him.
Okay.
But I'm going to use steady aim. My bonus action is steady aim
Okay. Cool.
for advantage.
Fire away.
Ew. Should have an advantage.
What the hell's going on? I mean, what the
Hey,
hell's going on?
3 rolls got the job done.
Unbelievable. I swear. But yeah, that will a 21 does indeed hit.
All right, and I'll do my sneak attack.
Okay.
19 psychic.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Yep. All of it seems to. Let me make sure it doesn't have anything. That would be insane if they did. Yeah, all of it seems to go through.
Okay.
It's still up.
I will, remain. Actually, I'll move there.
Okay.
Prophetes seems a little less squishy, so I'll move a little bit closer south.
Okay. Cool. So this next one here, so that is your turn. Will be actually the leader's turn. So he pulls out his weapon and then moves up to Zoran here, and is gonna take a big old swing at Zoran. Yeah, I just can't quite get through there. But you're the closest one. So it takes a swing at you. For a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. And then you will take, holy Toledo is so if this guy hits like a rock, you will take 18 points of piercing damage as you are struck with this morning star. He will then swing again here with it. He's just like, and then comes down on you for a 12 to hit your AC.
That will miss.
Okay.
This time,
so,
now I can see him because my perception was a 1 before. I was completely caught off guard. Didn't know who this dude was.
Yes, nice. So, yeah, he comes in, he's just like, I don't teach you to mess with me, and then comes down with it. That will be his turn. It'll be the one over here, Bophades, that was kind of growling at you is going to move up to you. There, and he's gonna take a swing with his Morning Star. And does a 12 hit your AC?
It does not.
Okay. That will be its turn. Up next is Oz. Oz, you are right next to Bophades here, and then one of the bugbears.
Uh-huh. Gosh. I don't like being this close to an enemy.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I'm gonna Misty Step.
You're gonna Misty Step? Okay. Nice, okay. Where are you going?
Oh, do I not get the ruler? Yeah.
Should be able to.
All right. I'm going like up here.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't actually.
One more.
Yeah, that's fine.
All
Okay.
right. And I'm definitely there, so I am going to I'm gonna look at the guy that just attacked Zorn and basically go, "You're the wrong kind of bear." And I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver
Okay.
at him.
Looks like an intelligence saving throw here. Okay. Oh, let's see. Intelligence. Oof. Okay. We'll see. How does a 6 sound?
Sounds like 8 points of psychic damage, and
Yep.
is gonna have to subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes.
Nice. Well done. Okay. So yeah, he's like, ah! He's just like, why are you hit, Brack? Okay. Up next is Oliver. Oliver, apparently you're in the combat here.
Why is my
It cracks me up every time I see it.
I've changed it repeatedly. Okay.
Oh, hang on.
All right. I'm gonna after hearing Oz yelled at to the guy, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna say, and you also smell like cheese.
Not the good kind either.
It's going to
Not the good guy.
Yeah, to clarify, not the good kind.
Not the good kind, yes. I don't know why my vicious mockery is not cantripping. Let me try and close this and do
Say,
it
pop
again.
your character sheet back in, because if it's popped out, it's not working.
Oh shit! All my other stuff was okay. Oh, all right. So be it.
Okay, change your name on that. Good. Okay, vicious mockery, and you're doing it in front of this guy, right? This guy here in front of you.
No, the leader of the pack down there.
Okay, sorry.
That was the one that's kind of been getting beat up, and I think that Oz was talking to. So
Yes. Okay. So a wisdom saving throw, and then he gets a. Is it just to his attack or for everything? A D4 here.
It's just minus 1d4 to his save, and then
Okay.
like it's gone once it's used up.
Okay, so I will roll that as well. Just for the lulz, I think it's funny. Does it go into the negatives? No, he does not. So he failed. He failed here, so he will take the 5 points of damage. Nice.
Okay, and then it will also have disadvantage on attacks.
Dang, you guys are. This is a good tag. This is good teamwork here. Okay. So that'll be that one. Anything else, Buffettes?
Yeah, I will cast Healing Word on Zoran.
Nice. Okay. Cantrip first level. Good combo. All right.
Thanks, Buffettes.
That is it. Too bad, I'm not like some dwarf that we used to know that was able to make that work a lot better.
Yeah. Okay, so this it's one of the other big bugbear's turns. It's going to step up here next to its leader here, and it's going to take a swing at Zoran. Just really owning in on you. That will be a 20 to hit. Your AC.
That'll
Okay.
hit.
That'll hit. Okay, you will take Okay, I can do that a little bit more. First round. Okay, you will take 15 no, sorry, not 15, sorry. 17 points of piercing damage. You notice that initially they're very, very aggressive coming towards you.
I was the
Okay.
one who was willing to negotiate. I don't know what their deal is.
It is going to be the other bugbear's turn. It is going to move past you here, Zoran, and it's going to come up. And I think because it was shot out by Jimothy, it's going to come after Jimothy there. So it will take a swing at you, Jimothy.
And I will take a swing at it.
Yes, that's fine.
Oh, fuck him up.
Fuck him up. Okay, so we'll resolve yours first because I think that's how that works. Could you confirm that? I guess is that even? I'm not sure if that would like because he has Sentinel. Like, would he go first? I'm not sure because like that could matter potentially. Yeah. What comes first, the attack or the reaction?
So the reaction happens after the triggering condition.
Yeah, I'd say
after the attack, he gets to attack.
Okay, so I will get to resolve my attack and then. Okay, cool. So Jimothy, that will be a 16 to hit.
Go
Very
ahead.
simple. That will hit. Okay. So you will take. Oh man, rocks. Let's go.
Was Jimothy the only one hurt after our last session, or was he supposed to be full health like everyone
you
else?
You're supposed to be
probably
full
should have
health.
been full health.
Yeah, you leveled up.
Well leveled up.
Oh yeah, leveled up.
Yeah. So okay, so you will take with that as well. There, surprise there. Oh my god. Okay, that's pretty freaking high. The highest damage I've rolled in a really long time against any of you. That will be 24 points of piercing damage. It's just like and comes down onto you, Jimothy. But that will be his turn, and then Asilo, you come in as you notice that he strikes down at Jimothy, and you strike to swing at him. And a 23 does indeed hit. And he like cries out. He's like, as you like strike at him. He is looking rough. This particular bugbear. Yeah, where do you hit him? Like, you hit him on the side, you hit him on the head, or like?
Because he's probably swinging down at Jimothy because Jimothy's short.
Mm-hmm.
As he swings down, I clock him like right in the back of the shoulder blades because he's bent over.
Yeah, and he's just like, oh god, and like like almost like kind of like loses a little bit of like kind of like grip on his the Morning Star just from like the sheer amount of load from the impact there. Okay, that will be its turn. Zoran, you are up. Followed
I
by
feel like if I attack the one right in front of me, it will be at disadvantage with my short bow.
No. You do know that the one like this one here, just for mechanical purposes, is indeed bloodied, looking rough. So if you wanted to do something different there, just to kind of and he has been hit, and he also has these buffs, kind of like the leader has these debuffs from Bofades as well. So just
I guess I'll use a short bow then, maybe.
okay.
Yeah, let's do that. So let's attack this one.
Okay.
Ah. So 14 hit?
Unfortunately, 14 does not hit.
Okay, then let me try again.
Okay.
And his name is John C.
Okay, so this didn't actually hit it or double it, right?
No, I mean you would definitely roll. Well, actually, it did 2d6.
Actually, oh my god, a 1 and a 4.
Yeah,
Well, I do get Dread Ambusher, so let me at
Yeah.
least add a d8 to that.
Also, Savage Attacker.
And then I also have Savage Attacker, so let me
Yes.
try and reroll one of these.
Oh. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Describe your kill. Actually, you didn't have to roll any of this. You were gonna kill him anyway, but I just wanted to give it to you.
Oh, okay. I'm very
just to kinda,
angry,
like,
so I'm just going to poke at wherever he's bleeding at as close as I can because
Okay.
I'm real pissed.
Yes.
They're attacking me. Just
okay.
trying to be nice.
Okay, so yes, you he's just like, oh yes, after he's like howling from the pain he took on his shoulder. And then I have a correction to make. The first attack would have hit. Because he was kind of like holding on to he technically has a shield, but he didn't have it equipped. So yeah. So what you could say is like the first attack would still kill him, and then if you want to apply your crit to
Yeah, I was gonna attack. I have a third attack, and I have another attack. So, I have that extra attack, but I have Dread Ambusher, so I would have 3 total. So I was going to switch over to this dude anyways. So,
okay.
however
So
you
I'll
want to
just-
play that out.
No, that's fine. I'll shift the damage towards him. So like you'll say you hit the guy right behind you, the one that a silo hit. He goes down, and then you do the crit towards the other guy. So that will be in total that will be. So for this, for the crit, what it would be the total damage? Sorry, could you?
So I rolled a 5 instead of a 1, so it'd be 12, right?
12 plus
5
damage.
plus 4 plus 3. Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Yes, 12.
All right, and then I have one more. So this
Okay.
is my extra attack. So
Okay.
or no. So I have a second attack, but then I also have that extra attack, right? No, it's just the third one. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Mm,
Okay. So a 12 does miss.
Yeah.
Cool.
Then I'm all good. I will just stand here. I don't want Jimothy to get hurt.
Okay, sounds good. Up next is Asilo. Asilo, you are up.
Okay, so
Oh, I need to kill this. Put this thing down. Sorry.
Yeah, he's like not dead yet. He's just holding on by a sliver. And then the god of the world is like, nah, you're dead, dude.
He's just like, oh, I think I'm okay. Ugh.
I will look at the leader and say, your party has made a mistake. And I disappear.
Oh!
And I reappear right behind him, misty stepping. Right behind his ass.
It's such a good spell.
Yes, it is. And at that point, I will take a swing at him. Can't see what's going on with so I take, how do I do advantage? There we go. Advantage on the attack.
His name is John
And because that just happened,
God damn it. I thought things were gonna go my way here.
so that just made that a critical, so 31 it looks like. No,
You're not gonna smite his ass too? No, wait, sorry.
I
No,
think it's
I'm-
including the undead portion.
Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, I'm clicking on it here. So it says 16. Just the bludgeoning. You rolled a 2 and an 8, but you do have the whatever that ability to re-roll one of those.
Okay, so
Re-roll one of those.
Oh.
Is it D8 or something? Yeah.
yeah, it's should be a D8. So
Okay.
so 13 plus 7 would be 20.
Okay, so yeah, you
So-
just yeah,
So-
whatever. How do you? Yeah, you hit him. Like, where are you hitting him?
And just for shits and giggles,
You're gonna smite him.
God dang it.
I mean, of course you smite on a crit.
You rolled
Um,
max damage on the smite there.
yes. And so and then I'll add 2d8 to that because it was a crit. Oh, damn it. I always mess that up. So 16 from smite, or an extra 26 damage from smite, plus the initial 20. So that's 46 damage straight to his face. Actually, because I appeared behind him, I'm just like leveraging my warhammer against my shield and just bringing it straight across the middle of his back.
So you all of a sudden it's just like a big yell through like the echoes and like you know probably like the open mountain area here, and it's just one of the loudest yells you've ever heard. Yeah, he is. So was it what 46? Was that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah, he is looking incredibly rough. He's still up, but he is looking incredibly rough.
Okay. Well, I will take my second attack now.
Christ.
Because I get that at level 5.
There you go. I mean, it kind of works out that this.
Get out of my way. So with advantage, 16 either way.
Okay, so you notice that he is a bit more armored, and that just doesn't strike at him. He's able to kind of like reposition
He
himself. To
stumbles
kind of, like,
out of the way as I swing back
Yeah.
across.
Yeah, but he's looking very rough, and you kind of notice that there's a bit of fear in his eyes as he kind of quickly realized his mistake.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Wow, hell of a turn, Jesus Christ. I thought this was gonna be a tougher combat for you guys, but you guys are cleaning up shop here for the most part. Okay, so it is gonna be this bugbear is going to move up here to Bofades. Bofades, you're being under attack here. And it'll take a swing at you for a 19 to hit your hit your AC.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. And you will take 19 points of piercing damage as you're struck incredibly hard with this this morning star that he has here.
Ugh.
But that will be its turn. And then lastly, the last bugbear is going to run up and he's be like, "Rag, I got you!" and comes and tries to take a swing here at against the silo, and hopefully hits you. Nope. That will be an 11 to hit your AC. And he misses wildly.
I slap his attack away and flick him in the air.
He's like, "Ow!" He's like, "That really hurt." Okay, that will be the end of the round. Round 2, starting out with Jimothy.
Which one seems the lowest health between?
Yeah, sir.
So this guy right here, he attacked me from farther away. So I'm assuming he's if I move, he's going to be getting an attack of opportunity on me.
No. It was
The dead one attacked
this
you.
guy's the one that yeah, the dead one attacked you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this guy hasn't attacked you. I don't know.
Okay, then I will. I'm gonna use my. So I interpret halfling nimbleness to mean that I could attack from someone like from Zoran's space.
Sorry, is that like half of what? Sorry.
Halfling nimbleness, you can move through the space of any creature that is of a size larger than yours.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you are small.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if that's saying I can move through it, but I can't stop in it, or I can I just like stop in Zoran's space and attack or not? I don't know.
I think you can move through it because, like, normally I wouldn't be able to move through Zoran's space, but if Zoran was literally a giant, then I could move through Zoran's space if she was like a frost giant or something.
Right.
I just remember something about two size category differences.
Oh yeah. It says per Jeremy Crawford, the intent is that you can't willingly end your move or any part of it in another creature space. So I can move through, I can't willingly stop in it. Okay.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So then which of any of this one here?
Uh-huh.
Or the two that are attacking Bofades, which of them looks the most hurt?
In fact, none of them seem to have been struck yet.
Okay.
So you have your choosing here.
Or this one? Has this one been hurt?
Nope. None of them have been hurt yet.
Jesus. All right. I'll move.
You guys have been really concentrating your effort on the one that's dead now, and then the chieftain, or the leader, which makes sense.
Yeah. All right. I'll move here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stab this dude in his sphincter.
Okay. All right.
Pucker up, Buttercup.
With advantage.
Yeah. Yes. You will get that.
15.
A 15 does hit.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, so I'll sneak attack that guy.
Okay.
So 21 psychic damage.
Okay. Yeah, that all goes through. He howls out as he clenches down there. He's like, "Oh!"
I'll bonus action to do it again.
He's like, "No, please."
My other poker with advantage again. Good lord. Oh my God, my rolls. Bad.
Take me to dinner first. Yeah, that's what he howls out. Just like the clenching is just enough to kind of protect him from getting stabbed right up there.
The clench was too tight. He couldn't withdraw his blade.
But yeah, unfortunately,
12 is too low.
Say again?
That's what I assume a 12 misses.
Yeah, 12 misses. Sorry, yes.
Okay, and that's it.
Okay. Cool. Okay, it'll be the chief's turn. He swings around at a silo here, and he's just like, "You don't know who you're messing with," and just tries to strike at your head there. A silo, and that will be a oh, that'll miss. That will be an 18 to hit your AC.
His swing is feeble and bounces off of my chest.
He will swing again. And, oh my god, even worse. Unfortunately, misses again, and he's just like, and it just the two swings just aren't able to strike at you. Okay. Okay, so that will be his turn. The other one here in front of Bofades here. Oh, actually, and he had disadvantage right there, right? Oliver, right? The chieftain, the leader?
The chieftain has disadvantage, yes.
Okay, so he missed on both of them, but yeah, he would have had disadvantage. Okay, let me see something here. Just make sure he doesn't like crit fail or anything like that. Okay, yeah. Cool. All right. So, it'll be the bugbear in front of you here, Bofades. He's going to take a swing at you. His Morning Star. Does a 16 hit your AC?
Bofades doesn't like mornings or morning stars. Like, this is pretty well-known thing. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, you will take 10 piercing damage, and he's just like, oh. Yeah, you are. You're going to be mourning it for sure. That will be its turn. We shift our focus to a little bit farther out. Oz, behind the rock. I had to zoom out to see you. What are you doing?
Hiding like a frickin' smart person. Oz is seeing Bofades just get wrecked. And I assume Bofades is looking real rough right now.
Yeah, he's not looking great.
Yeah.
And Oz knows that Bofades is one of the ones who can heal the group. So, I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp on him and go and just shout, "Let the magic take you!"
Oh, that's cool.
I'm ready and willing.
Just let it happen.
He shouts out that out. That's fine. I'll say that. I guess.
I'll put.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll put Bofades like 10 feet behind me.
10 feet behind you. Okay.
Or off the map if I wanted to, but we don't need to complicate things.
You are out of there, Bofades.
I don't have any bonus actions.
You can get in there. Get in the fray. Use your movement.
I'll back up 5 feet. Like, you guys got this.
All right. Speaking of which, it'll be Bofades' turn. Bofades, you're up.
Awesome. Oh no, I got.
You got pretty good range, I believe, for your.
Oh yeah, I got. Cool. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and that chief that's in the middle of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and fire at him.
Yeah, fire away.
Oh, we're gonna. Oh, 2 whole damage. Nice.
Come on.
Every point counts.
Every point counts. But he's teetering. He's teetering, he's still up. Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna fire one more.
Oh my goodness. Oh. At him as well, the chieftain?
Yes.
Okay. This, a 24 does hit, and 5 points of damage is enough to bring him down. Where are you shooting him at?
I'm gonna pop his head with some force damage. Just click on.
He's just like,
out.
he's like, whoop, whoop, and then just like the other side just kind of like shifts his head, ricochets the other direction, and he just collapses right in front of you there. Oh, Zorn in a silo. He is down.
Skadoosh.
Good douche, yep. And then I will bonus action healing word on Zoran for 4. And that will be my turn.
Nice. Okay. It'll be the bugbear here next to Jimothy and Asilo here. He's gonna turn to Jimothy. He's just like, "Notch my butthole," and then come down on you. You will get an attack there, Asilo, I believe.
I was gonna say he's gonna get smacked for his
mine.
efforts.
But he will swing at you there, Jimothy. And does a 14 hit your AC there, Jimothy?
No.
Okay, he just misses. And then where Asilo comes around and is like, oh! and strikes at him. A 23 does indeed hit. For what is that, 13 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay, and all of that goes through, and he is just stalked, and he is looking rough. He's still holding on, but yeah, he's looking rough. Okay, that will be its turn, but this bugbear is dead, so we will move on to Zoran. Zoran, you're up.
I'll keep using my short sword on this dude.
Okay, you have advantage. So make sure you do it as such.
Yes.
Okay, see if you can get that crit. No, but a 9 will be enough to bring him down. So describe your kill.
I'm just gonna aim for his butthole because he turned around to look at Jimothy. And it seemed to work last time. So for Jimothy. So I'm gonna aim for his butthole.
Have you checked your butthole?
He's kind of like, he's like, you know, comes in, he's like, no, my butthole misses wildly. And then you come in and stab it. He's like, my butthole, and then like collapses.
And as he falls, did you wash your ass today?
And as you remove the blade, it seems he did not.
Oh, gross.
Now you get poison damage.
Yeah, your blade is coated with, you know, the blood and some fecal matter. No, but he is indeed dead. Zoran, what will you do next?
I want to move over here and attack this one.
Go for it.
Well, Well, let's use my Savage Attacker. Surely I can do better than a 1. All right, 6.
Okay, that will all go through, and he's hit there.
I am done.
Okay. Cool. So, it'll be Asilo. Asilo, you're up.
Okie dokie. Next pinata.
He's just standing there like, who's
All right, you got
next?
advantage on there.
Does a 15
Okay,
hit?
A 15 does indeed hit.
Okay. Second attack. Yeah.
Yes, you are just crazy strong. Oh my god. Oh shoot, hang on. I need to account for the damage, separating the damage. I've been adding both of them together.
Was it still adding the other 8 in?
Yeah.
So 13 on the second attack. And 9 on the first attack, so 22.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So he's. I was about to say, man, God, I didn't know. I mean, I was like, man, level 5 was fantastic to you, but I mean, it's still great. And he is bloodied. He's looking rough there. Or no, he's just bloodied, not rough. Anything else there, Asilo?
Let's see. Do I have anything else? Action.
Do you still have Savage Attacker, or am I going crazy?
So
I
what?
say that because you could have re-rolled one of your dice, maybe.
Yeah, no.
Savage Attacker. Okay, cool.
No, it's fine. I'll let it go.
Cool. Perfect.
Anyway, no, that's it for my turn.
Okay. Cool. It will be okay, these two this bugbear is his turn. So he is going to kind of run up. Where does he want to run up? He doesn't want to step on his chieftain. He doesn't want to put the body there. Yeah, so he will move up here. Because not that smart to position himself here. So, and he will take a swing at you there, Asilo. If that just aligns with what they would do. Okay. So, all right, I think this one gets you a 22 to hit.
Let's see.
Oh my god, if you have something, I'm going to be living.
No, it hits me.
Okay.
Unless
okay.
I want to go back and use my bonus action for something, which I'm not going to do.
Yeah, no. Please don't. You will take 11 points of piercing damage as he strikes at you. He's just like, die for Reg! Not Reg, Breck, that's his name. He doesn't even know his own leader's name. That's really smart. Okay, so he swings at you. That will be his turn. It will be his buddies next to him, the one who you just hit. He will also take a swing at you. Silo, because you just walloped him. And this one misses with a measly 9 to hit your AC there. And that will be its turn. All right, top of round 3. Jimothy, you're up.
All right. I'll move around to here.
Okay.
I'll attack this guy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, hopefully the advantage helps. Does.
This time? All right, I'm going to do Savage Attacker on that one since it's
Okay.
1. So there's that, and I'll do a sneak attack.
All right.
So 21 psychic on him.
Yeah, that all goes through. He's looking rough there. Yeah, you can-
Bonus action again.
Okay. I'll help you out.
Yay! 5 more.
Yes. Okay. Yes, he is perched by that. All of it goes through, and but he's still up.
All right. I'll just wait there.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so shoots is dead. This bugbear. Okay, so this bugbear up here is gonna roll a perception check to see if he sees Oz and Bophades. Okay,
Spoilers, he doesn't.
we'll see. I will decide that. He does actually. So he's gonna be like, "Hey, what are you doing up there?" And he's going to move up to you guys.
Run away!
He's gonna come up here. And he's going to take a swing at. Okay. Out of the two of you, let's see here. 1, 2 is gonna be Bophades. 3, 4 is gonna be Oz. Oh, I have a D2 actually. So 1, Bophades, 2, Oz. 2, Oz. So he's gonna take a swing at you, Oz.
I don't like it.
Oh my god, and I rolled a natural 20 on you.
Oh, you rolled a natural 20?
Yes, he does.
I see this attack coming, and I think to myself, how can I ruin Celso's fun? And I'll just basically say, oh no you don't!
Alright. You magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into... Oh no! This is some bullshit. Okay. Alright. I will roll yeah, the disadvantage essentially. Lame. Alright, you lucky son of a gun. How does a 7 does that hit your AC?
That doesn't hit my AC.
Wow. Wow, well done. So you distract him. Yeah, how do you what does it look like, the silver barbs for you, Oz?
Oh, it's just a bunch of paper that just flings up in front of his face.
He's just like, oh, paper cuts.
Pretty much.
As you turn a crit into a miss. Wow. What a spell. Okay, well done.
And I'll give a silo advantage.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. I forgot the second thing.
Or
That's really
wait,
cool.
I'll give Zorn advantage.
Okay. Cool. So Zorn, you will have advantage. Very nice. Okay. After that, it will be its turn. It'll be Oz. Your turn.
It'll be my turn.
It'll be your turn.
Good Misty Step again. But Bophades is right here, so I am going to
Hey, you can Misty Step.
be gone, wrong bugbear, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast Magic Missile at 3rd level.
Okay.
Yeah. For 29 points of force damage.
As he's pelted with all these are like quills, right? Essentially.
Yeah.
Or...
They
yeah.
all
He's just like.
manifest as quills.
Oh
shit! I didn't mean to click that again.
Oh god.
It's 29. I didn't realize that you could just do that.
That was really fun to see all on the screen there.
It was 29 the first one.
Okay. He is looking. He is quite bloodied from that. Oh, did I just delete him? I think I just deleted him.
Oh, so he is gone.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Uh-huh.
Was magic missile not banished? Jeez.
Yeah, instead of a magic quill, it was just a bunch of magic erasers.
Okay. All right. Anything else there, Oz?
No, that's it.
Okay. Up next is Bophades. Bophades, you are next to this creature here.
Oh. Alright. Bophades is going to he's gonna look at this creature that's attacking him. And I say, you know, it looks like you guys are losing. You should probably run while you still can.
Okay. And hit him with the
Cast Vicious
Vicious
Mockery.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Oh, wow. He succeeds with a natural 17.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I
he
almost
will,
want to do silvery barbs again.
Please don't.
Because I
Do
just
it
got my
anyway.
reaction back.
Sure, you could do it again if you wanted to.
I'll save it.
Okay. Okay. Anything else there, Bophades?
No, that's it.
Okay. Moving on. Dead. Zoran, you're up.
Of these two, which one looks more rough?
This one.
This
Between
one?
you.
Okay. Then let me attack this one.
Yep. You already have advantage, but you do have something from Oz there. Okay, a 24 does indeed hit. You savage.
Let's attack again. Huh?
Sorry, carry on. Okay, still have advantage. Gosh.
And then let me re-roll this damage.
Good
Okay,
thing
so
you
7.
did, because I invite you to describe your kill.
Is he facing away from me? Was he attacking Jimothy before?
I think so, yes, sir. I think he was.
Sphincter
or-
again.
So you take the
Jimothy,
blood.
you really figured this thing out. I should do this more often.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
No one is safe.
I think it's this one. Yes. As he's just like, "Go!" and then just collapses to the ground from bleeding out in the shock of the pain of his anus. All right. Anything else there, Zoran?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Heinous.
Yes. Silo, you're up.
Okay. So this one's dead.
Yep, and you got the one in front of you, and then there's one that's focused on Bophades and Oz up there.
Okay. I will take my first attack on the one in front of me.
Okay.
With advantage.
23 does indeed hit.
And I will savage attacker that roll. If I can do better. Nope, same damage.
9 points of damage, okay. Still up.
Okay. I tell Zoran and Jimothy to finish this one off. And I will Misty Step, wherever the hell that spell went, away. 5, 10, 30. And then I will run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 behind this one.
What a hero.
And I will take my second attack.
Okay.
Light him up.
With advantage. Just 24. So 13. And I will go ahead and pump a Divine Smite into this one. Why not? So 22 damage altogether.
All right. I was gonna stop you, but you already used it. Describe your kill.
I'm just like appear 30 feet away, finish my charge into him, just yelling. My Warhammer starts glowing, and I bum rush into him, shove him back, and just leave down.
Okay. And yeah, he is dead.
Oh, good. I thought I was gonna actually go down.
Well done. He's just like, oh, it just collapses to the ground, and there is one remaining. Well done. Sal, anything else?
That is the extent of my turn.
Okay. Towards the end here, it is the last bugbear's turn. He's going to shift his focus on Zoran here and take a swing at you. And does a 12 hit your AC, Zoran?
That will miss.
Okay. And then he's going to run. He's going to be like, as he notices that all of them are dead and you successfully dodge, he's going to be like, oh, and then starts running out of here, and you will get an attack of opportunity.
About to say, I truly appreciated that they never once were like, you know what? Maybe we should leave.
Yeah, well, he's kind of realizing that he's the last one. 21 does hit, 9 points of damage. He takes it, and he's going to start running.
Yeah, you better run.
Oops, sorry. He's actually here. Okay. Okay. Top of the round here. Round 4, Jimothy. Jimothy, do you take prisoners? Or are you going to let them go? Or are you going to finish them off?
Yeah, I'll
He is looking rough, by the way. Just
yeah, I'm gonna follow him, so 5, 10, 15. And I'll steady aim. I'll pause after chasing him down a little bit, and then I will do an attack with advantage.
and he's not even looking at you. He's still running, so he's not going to.
His butthole will feel it.
Oh, you're aiming for the butthole too?
Yes, and I'll re-roll that. And I'll sneak attack.
Good God.
17 psychic.
All right, describe your kill.
I just want him to like run, and then slowly slow down and like fall to his knees and then onto his face.
Oh.
You strike him like in the butt, and he's like, oh, and then like he starts bleeding out, and then just collapses
I
slow.
kick butt damage.
I got shot in the buttocks.
I don't know how psychic damage hurts your butt, but yeah.
But
You got
This is
no
like
ass.
Yeah, it's just like you're like causing it like you're just stabbing at his tailbone. He just can't like move anymore.
Have you ever gambled and lost? That's psychic damage.
Emotional damage.
I knew that was going to be more than a fart.
Oh, I just sharded myself. And you have successfully defeated all of them. Well done. And I will remove you all from initiative here.
Now let's raid these bodies. They're collecting gold from innocent people just trying to go through this area.
Yeah. Jimothy will take up that rant as well. Yeah. Innocent. So I'm digging through his pockets.
Yep.
Okay, so give me 1 second here. Okay. So so you guys end the combat here. You're gonna start searching through things. I'll have, I guess, all of you, if you'd like to come. I'm assuming you're all just gonna start looking through them. I'll have all of you roll investigation checks, please. Okay. So, man. Everyone else is staring at it. Anyhow, this is a collective check. So you guys do find some money on them. They don't have too much, but collectively, in total, you guys find about 52 gold pieces, 76 silver pieces, and 33 copper pieces. So not much copper. They all have they all have Morning Stars as weapons. They have javelins on them. They're all wearing some sort of hide armor. But the chieftain is wearing something a little more special. You notice that his he's wearing like some sort of chain shirt that's a bit more nicer, as what you can tell at the very least. So yeah. So if you want to take a look at what it is, but yeah, his armor, he's wearing a chain shirt, different from all the other ones. It is a bit nicer.
Bless you.
So if you guys want to take the time to kind of look at that and identify it.
I don't necessarily know if I'm the one to be valuing or evaluating that chain shirt, so I suppose leave that to a more responsible party.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and give both ADs 10 hit points from lay on hands.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Suppose I can take a look at the chain shirt. Are they nice chains?
Are they nice chains? They.
Do these chains come with a grill?
Are there two of them?
It's just one chain shirt, and it is nice. Yeah, why don't you just give me an Arcana check for it, just to see what it is.
Nice and fucking dented after a silo.
Now, looking a little rough there. Okay, that'll be sufficient. You find, with a bit of time here, kind of looking at this, and you kind of like touching it, and you notice that this is a chain shirt of cold resistance.
Oh.
So you have resistance to cold damage while you wear this armor. So it's just it has the standard chain shirt armor, but then you have the cold resistance property. So made of interlocking metal rings, a chain shirt is worn between layers of clothing or leather, and so this one just grants you, so you can kind of, it'll be a little bit more hidden, but it gives you cold resistance.
I am too weak to wear this shirt. It's heavy.
This
Unfortunately.
shirt's heavy.
Does anyone have proficiency in that armor? Or
In medium? No, I'm a light armor warrior.
I have medium armor proficiency, but I also already have a +1 studded leather armor, so I don't know how that.
yeah.
Oh, Asilo, I can't read anything you wrote.
Somehow I can understand Greg. I thought he was because it pops up all the funky characters, but I can understand it.
Yeah, I
The
can't even
language that I've selected is common, so I don't know why it's
Oh.
I just unchecked the language box, so that
Yeah,
way I didn't get all the text. But
I'm gonna do that too.
oh, that was common for you, Asilo?
No, that
I
was
should be able to understand.
Celestial.
Oh, okay. I was like, if that was common, then there's something wrong with my screen then.
I was
So,
like, which I think Oz speaks.
Yeah, I do. So I saw that you said you might tell the rest of the group in common, which I actually had it selected as common, so I don't know why they can't read it.
no, I can read your common.
It's
I just
popping
couldn't
up
read
the
Silas.
weird characters on my screen. It is, and I can read it, which is confusing because is that Elvish?
No, my first chain shirt of cold resistance is common, but for whatever reason, it's gibberish as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
I unchecked the language.
So again, and then just kind of like going back onto things, right? Like, would be worthwhile? Like, you could sell it, try to see what is worthwhile. What you could do is take it somewhere and try to enhance it to be a +1, so it could be worthwhile to use Zorn at some point. You have options. So for now, I'll probably just throw it on your character sheet since it's most relevant to you.
Yeah.
Unless somebody wants to fight to the death for it.
I'll fight. No, I won't.
I was gonna say, I would love it if I could only wear it.
Is it an elven chain shirt or a mithril chain shirt?
Oh, no, it's not that nice.
I mean, is everyone happy with that? My +1 studded leather armor is light armor. So, like, if someone wants that, I could just wear this chain shirt for now, I guess. If someone wants to take my +1 studded leather armor.
We could always sell it. The chain shirt probably has a base AC higher than that light armor.
I was gonna say, I could take your studded leather. Right? That's
both
light
get hit in the face a lot, so that'd be good.
that's light armor, so I could take that if you wanted to take this one.
Do you not have anything on, Bofades?
He's like, I want to make sure you're naked before I give you this.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm happy to give. I mean, I don't
I'm just
obviously.
kidding.
I only have leather armor.
Okay, then yeah, why don't you just take this one and then I can take this cold resistance one. How about that?
Perfect.
All right, so I
Cool.
will. Cool. Okay, I will move those over between characters.
Cool. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so Bofades now has. And then I will delete this from your character sheet. Here's on. Okay. Now you can equip that, and your AC probably went up +1, no? Zorn? Or
It's a 15 now. I feel like it was a.
Or it still it is a
15
15,
before?
right? It just works
Yeah,
out,
it's still
right?
yeah, it's still a 15. So
But you now have cold resistance, which is cool. Which is really valuable.
I just got harder to hit.
Nice. What are you at now?
15.
Nice. Okay.
Woo!
There you
Yeah,
go.
Party!
You
It's
still
not
need
a
to add
lot.
your 10 hit points.
Oh, yes, I do. Thank you.
Still looking a little
Okay.
red.
So all in all, it worked out in your guys' favor to kill all of them.
Hopefully leave.
Okay. So you guys will. Okay, now what will you do? What will you do
So
with the
that vial of the
Mhm.
minor illusion, is that supposed to? Should I add that? Is that a one-time?
No,
Or is
and you can
that?
now just cast it. It'll be part of your abilities as a spell. You just have that
I
cantrip
need it
now.
added to my spell book. Got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or is minor illusions a cantrip, right? Or a first level?
Cantrip.
Yeah. So it's just more of a flavor thing, but still cool that you have that now. And otherwise you wouldn't be able to. I think.
Yeah.
It's not on the. I don't think it's on the bardic spell list. Oh no, it is. It is available full bard. But nice.
I was gonna say, deceiving with an illusion sounds very bardy.
Yeah. Cool. I guess you just don't have to. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, you can just cast it whenever. It's like it doesn't like how I interpret it because like you just get it, and maybe this is like you get it on top of like the minimum number of cantrips you can have on your. But that could be wrong. I think that's how I would interpret it. Because otherwise, like you easily just be like, nah, I don't want to use it.
Cool. Got it in there.
But I'm not sure exactly how bards do their spell casting and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah, what will you guys do next here?
Those we're gonna continue on.
Continue
Okay.
on to where?
Yeah, which town are you guys going to? You guys heading straight back to East Haven? That's kind of where you were at prior to coming out here. You can head back any of their other towns. Like you could go through East Haven to say, I'm not gonna. You don't have to necessarily go into the town. You can like cut around it and just say, hey, like we're just gonna be passing through to get to like Bridgehander or any of the other towns.
I'd like some magic paper, so I'd like to go to East Haven and honestly, if we wanted to get like a cart, I could summon us a couple of horses to pull that for us.
Make life a little easier.
Yeah, let's do it. To East Haven.
I can't wait for the look on that stable hand's face. Job or Chobe.
Chode? What?
And you can and you're like, I just need a cart. He's like, you need a horse? And you're like,
Yeah,
no.
he's up here now. That's true. You would be up here. Oh, that'd be great. That's such a fun NPC. I mean, if Matt will allow me to introduce him, I'll have him in there.
Yep.
I don't remember exactly which town he was from, but I know he was up here.
Every town. His name was actually Job Smith.
It was Job and Gob.
They're 10 tuplets, and they're just one of them's in each of the towns.
It's like all the nurses and police officers in Pokemon. They all look identical and sound identical.
Yeah, they're all a bunch of Officer Jennies.
I was just thinking of
saving.
the Donkey Kong country where all the Kongs are just cousins, like at all the shops.
Cuz, how's it going? Okay. Nice. Oh, cool. I like the little image there for the minor illusion. That's kind of fun.
Right?
That's kind of cool. Okay. Nice. So you have that. All right. So once you guys get settled, you kind of, what do you do with the bodies? You just leave them there?
I'm not doing anything with them.
The owl bears will come.
They're-
The owl bear.
Then we're staying.
Yeah.
So are we taking bets which sets in first, freezing or rigor mortis?
It is kind of chilly, so we'll see. All right. I will have all of you, as you kind of get your things together, start making your trek back. As I said last time, I made you guys travel a bit longer to get out here, but it really didn't take that long. It still will take like a day or two rather than like almost, I think it was like 5 days I had you guys go. So give me a survival check, please, as you start to weather the elements back
Let me try actually clicking on survival.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's like a stealth check, apparently.
Sneak in. Okay, so what do we got here? 16, 16, 17, 22, and 10. And then who gets the D4? Is that you for you, Zorn? Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So nice. With all of you collectively, yeah, you're able to kind of get out of these kind of like more like mountainous area. You get back into kind of like the open, frozen landscape. And you kind of like start making your way back, and everything seems to be on the up and up. It does start to get some snowfall. Unfortunately, starts to come down, but you're able to kind of maintain this steady course. It does become a bit hard to see through, but with those rolls there, it seems to be fine. After this, I will have all of you roll Constitution saving throws, and then this time, Zoran, you get advantage with that to see how you weather or withstand the cold as you're traveling back here.
Ooh.
Okay. Yes, you managed that. That's good. Okay, so yeah, everyone seems to be just fine. There seems to be not affected by the cold here, and you're make your way back. As you approach, it's going to take a little bit more than just one day to get back to the outskirts of East Haven. You notice that you start approach. You notice that sundown's maybe about an hour or two, or about an hour away. Will you kind of keep going? Will you kind of push through the night to kind of get back? You're not exactly sure how much is left. Maybe another half day's worth of travel, potentially a full day. The snow hasn't really stopped. It's kept going on. It's not at full blizzard status, but it is a moderate snowfall. So what do you guys do here?
I don't think we need to push back for another half day through the night.
Okay. Yeah.
And we don't see like a cave, something nice for us to, sleep in.
No, I mean you see, and I think I might have described this before, just kind of like you see similarly these like large rocks, randomly dispersed out. Some of them are larger than the others, and if you keep going, you're bound to find one that could be enough to kind of like, depending on how you position yourself, the direction of the wind, you kind of. But that's about as good as you're going to get. It's pretty open landscape where you're at now.
We can set up anywhere. We don't need any rocks anymore.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, what will you guys do? You just kind of like set up the tarps, or do you have anything else in mind in order to kind of settle in for the night?
Does your little hut work now? I forgot about that. What a great surprise!
Hey!
All right, what does Oz do? What does Oz introduce now?
That's why he said stop.
It's obviously a paper house, an origami house. That's perfectly spherical and involves no paper whatsoever.
Yes. Okay, this is nice. So yeah, you see this, what is it, 20-foot radius? Yeah, this dome kind of come about. It's it looks like it's made of paper. It's quite nice. And yeah, what do you say, as you introduce this to the party, you just conjure this up.
You all are welcome.
Thanks, Oz.
What can I say except you're welcome?
I can see the writing on the wall. We're going to have a pleasant evening.
You actually can see writing. It's just owlbear over and over and over again.
You see the random scribblings of a madman with different fonts and the word owlbear all over, just like 100,000 times.
All work and no play makes Oz a dull boy.
Exactly. Just over and over
all
and over
work and no
again.
owl bears.
That's amazing. But for the first time in a very, very long time, you are actually not cold as you step into the hut. Your bones have always been a little bit uncomfortable. Your skin's been a bit dry. You've always been just a bit unsettled. Just anywhere we've been, it's always been like, how even when you're around like a campfire, like the warmth from the fire feels nice, but like it's not like your entire body feels great. For the first time, you're actually comfortable here. And then yeah, I mean, it is transparent from the inside, so you can see out, just like how the tiny hut works. Yeah, do you guys just everyone take time to moisture strike? Yeah, you pull out the whatever, the Cerave or whatever the hell, and just like go to town. The Jergens.
Baby oil made from real babies.
Yeah, do you guys do any watches, or do you just retire and just get your full 8 hours here?
I think it's too cold for anything dangerous to be out.
I only need 4 hours anyway, so I'll take like the first watch, and I can.
Okay.
I mean,
so what do you do? Watch
a silo. I'll keep a silo company or something.
I mean, I stay alert when I sleep.
Yeah.
So when I
I'll
sleep.
take one of the watches.
You what?
Okay, so you guys will do watch. Who goes first then here?
Zoran will.
Zoran, okay. Why don't you give me a perception check as everyone kind of settles in their sleeping bags, and it's getting their well-deserved rest after a day of travel and combat here.
I guess I'll cast guidance on myself again. Why not?
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Okay. Just roll d4. Okay, you're just a little bit too comfortable here, and you kind of doze off a little bit during your watch. You're kind of in and out, but during your watch, you don't see anything, or anything doesn't come by immediately near the vicinity that would wake you up or cause you to stir as your watch comes through to an end here.
Right. I'll wake up Oz. I think he said he'd take second watch.
Yep.
Oz, why don't you give me a perception check? $23. Okay, so Oz, you kind of do the exchange with Zoran. Zoran's, she's almost like, it looks like she's been just a little bit nodding off. She doesn't really say anything to you as she goes to sleep. During your watch, things are pretty peaceful. Yeah, in terms of sound, do you hear the sound from the outside as well, I'm assuming?
I don't know.
I was just curious, just for future note here.
It does not specify.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like to specify. Okay, well, regardless, it's well, you can tell, the snow kind of does build up. You feel, you don't hear it, but you notice like the snow is kind of like, not necessarily beating, but like falling against the walls of the dome here. You notice that tonight in particular, and I haven't been, kind of playing it out for most of the evenings, but that initial like aurora borealis effect that you've seen when you first got here is even more beautiful than you've ever seen it before. It's like it's really like sticking out this time, and actually it actually causes a break between the clouds, and it's just simply stunning here. Oz, although you notice that, you take that in, it's quite nice. Your watch continues, and then you notice from a distance, quite. It's almost like a couple dots moving
From a distance.
just moving across the landscape, and they kind of like it's almost to the point where like it seems like this is a little bit of rocky terrain, and then a little bit of like the curvature of things, but you just see maybe like 3, 4, 5 hitting dots heading the same direction that you anticipate you're going to be going to get back into East Haven. So yeah, do you do anything with the information? You just kind of observe. No, you're muted.
Yeah, they just look like dots. No,
they just
no
yeah, I mean they look
detail.
like it's yeah, I guess with the 23, you do notice that they look like they're bipedal. So it looks like they're upright humanoids or something, that are bipedal walking across. It looks like one of the larger dots seems to be maybe like some sort of vehicle, potentially a cart or wagon or some sort of carriage potentially.
Any torches, or are they traveling in just the borealis light?
So that's a bit interesting. You do notice that they don't have any torches. That's a really good question. So that strikes you as a bit odd, considering you probably want to have as much warmth as you can as you're traveling through this.
All right, I'll pull out my 16-inch telescope and just point it in their direction.
So you pull out your 16-inch telescope and you see everything, perfect detail now.
Yeah, can I see the pores, the individual pores on these creatures and that kind of?
Yeah, you notice that they maintain their skin quite well and their pores are quite closed up. They're not filled up or anything like that.
I mean, if they're bipedal,
could be
probably
travelers.
not owlbears, especially if one of them's a cart. So, I mean, uninteresting.
Okay. Your watch comes to a close after the few moments that you could spot them and they disappear. You'll wake up the next individual. I believe that's a silo, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So do you relay any of that information, Oz?
Yeah, I'll tell Asilo that I saw what I think was a cart and some individuals traveling with no torches. Bunch of weirdos.
Good to know.
Good to know. Okay. So, all right, Asilo, give me a perception check here. Okay. So with a 9, yeah, this you kind of keep lookout. For your watch, you're a bit focused, maybe a bit farther out. Than where Oz was kind of pointing out, and you don't really spot anything for your watch. It seems to be a bit dull. You notice that towards the end of the night here, the snow does calm down and eventually just becomes like light flurries. You do notice kind of outside there has been a little bit of build up since you rested and as you've been continually watching, but it didn't turn into a full blizzard. And your watch successfully comes to an end here, and I will say that all of you can mark that you've had a long rest, and we'll begin with the next morning.
I would say let's head onward to, the town.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will get a fresh set of survival checks as you continue your path out into the area. Out back into the east.
Is John C.
Wow. Man, that soundbite has been like the best thing. So awesome.
Did anyone else watch the Oscars last night?
Yeah, I saw.
I heard.
Did you see John Cena giving away his Oscar award as the streaker?
It was hard not to, stare.
I really thought he should have turned it from being horizontal this way to being this way.
Oh yeah, that would have been perfect.
But yeah, no, that's all that soundbite's been making me think of today. It's just John Cena is fucking bonkers.
Wild, dude. But that was awesome. I was dying when I saw that. Okay. Wow, everyone, man, you guys might be calling yourselves the Northerners with this kind of role.
We're getting acclimated.
We experienced an evening of warm weather and ran with it.
Yeah, you actually feel like properly well rested for the first time in maybe, I don't know how long you've been up here, since a couple of weeks now, and it's just like, wow, okay, we got this. And you make quick quick movement here through the snow, and you're able to kind of travel at a much faster pace. And you notice, even like just a bit before daybreak, you notice from you notice just kind of like as you're traveling along the outskirts of East Haven, and you say, "Holy smokes! Like we made like record time compared to traveling out here."
They moved the city.
And yeah, we'll say that you are now back after maybe about another half hour worth of travel out into the edges of East Haven. So what will you do now?
I'd like to get some magic paper.
I would like to see if someone can improve the chain shirt of cold resistance for me.
Okay. Okay, so give me 1 second here as I refer to the book for one thing. Yes. Okay. So, check this out. Yeah, so you're in luck. There is a spot. You go visit that same place prior, and yeah, you kind of notice that the individual there, they welcome you. They're just like, "Oh, you're back. You're here for some wares here. Yeah, what can I do for you?"
I have this chain shirt. I'm wondering if you can make improvements to it. Make it maybe a little bit stronger.
Oh, well, here mainly just kind of well, I suppose. I mean, I could structurally hello cat. Yes, how would you like to make it stronger? What kind of implementation or what kind of effect would you like to have on it? And you kind of describe you want it to be a +1 essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. So they look it over and they're like, "Ooh, that's gonna cost you."
Yeah, that's an option to double the AC. That'd be great, but money is no object. I'm just kidding. It is.
Money's no object, great. And that will be 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh no. Okay, then money is an object.
About 1,000 copper.
No, gold pieces are much more valuable to me.
The copper will suffice.
Yes, the copper will suffice as you do the Jedi mind trick here. So yeah, initial offer is 1,000 gold pieces here. What do you say to that?
I mean, we're good regular customers. There's no sort of discount you can offer
No,
at
no,
all.
no. You're right. I'm being ridiculous here. 950 gold pieces.
I mean, I look at the group and I say, "Hey, weren't we wanting to try and sell these like 3 eyes and this gullet and some other stuff in our bag?"
Hmm.
Yeah.
You have something? Yes. I mean, I'm always interested in magical curios. What
All
would you
right,
have?
I'll go into our bag of holding and pull out the 3 eyes and the gullet from the basilisk that we have.
Hmm. And they're gonna roll here to see if they can understand, or actually, Oz, why don't you give an Arcana check here?
An Arcana
Kind of
check.
explained. This is your jam here.
Whew,
Wow.
26.
Okay. About as good as you can get here. So they kind of looking at you, kind of explain to them like what it means, and they haven't seen this in a while. It's like a basilisk, you say, and you were able to extract extract it from the glands there. Oh, wow! And then they understand like what this means, and they're like, hmm. How about this? You give me that, and I'll say 500 gold pieces for the armor.
That's
Oz, is that a good deal? Because I have the money for that. If 500's good, but I don't know.
I'll look at Zoran and do some thinking, and is that a good deal, DM?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty good, with all things considered. I mean maybe these items themselves could be worth more, but the cost. I mean, you don't exactly know what it means per se.
Yeah.
Like it could be worthwhile to somebody, like worth more if they could resell it and they probably would get more money of it. So it seems like a good bargain if you're not going to try to pursue like an alchemist to use it. They're not an alchemist themselves. So you're not getting the max price for this item. I'll say that, like for the glands and the eyeballs and everything like that. But that would mean you'd have to go find somebody that would be willing to pay what it's actually worth. So
To Waterdeep we go.
yeah, you're just like, no, I'm fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me take my
derail
chain
this
back.
campaign fully. It seems like a pretty good deal. I think Zoran. I need magic paper.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Are you purchasing together, separate? Maybe I could take a little bit off the top if you decide to purchase together. Depends how much paper you
Together.
get.
Together.
We could make the purchase in one,
Transaction.
transaction, if you will.
Okay. Well, how much paper? It depends, really. How much paper are you thinking of getting?
Well, I need to copy a couple of level 2 spells, so I'm going to need 50 per spell level, and then a couple of them, so about enough to copy 4 levels of spells.
Yeah, it's about 200. So with the 500, so they'll be like, all right. How about this? I'll take a little off the top here, just to make things a little bit worthwhile. 675 altogether.
Do you have any of those glasses or goggles that let you see in the dark?
No, not as of right now. You'd have to come back a little bit later on until I get somebody to come back. But maybe about a week or so, I could potentially get another set of them.
What about a monocle or a helmet that does the same thing?
No.
Damn.
You don't think I would try to offer you that if I was trying to make money here? God damn it. Why do you insult me? And she just starts going to a rage. And I'm just kidding. So 675 altogether. Does that seem? Do we have a deal here?
That sounds reasonable. Do we want to? We have a couple vials of acid. Do we want to keep that on us in case we need it, or do we want to try and trade that as well?
I was deferring to your knowledge, so I thought we were gonna keep the vials, but we could try and throw it in if we want.
Yeah, so they kind of look and it's like, no, those don't really have the greatest resale value, and I have some, so I'm okay. Thank you though. I do appreciate you trying to sweeten up the deal here, but I think 675 is more than fair for the trade, and then the
What about a map with an X on it? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Stop wasting my time. Just no.
I wouldn't let you hand that map out.
I think 675 is a good deal. How do we want to pool our money, Zoran?
What? Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Clearly.
Yeah, my bad.
How do we want to pool our money?
Okay.
675. How do we want to divide that up?
I was gonna pay 500 for my thing.
You'll put in 500. I'll put in 175 then for the paper.
Yeah, is that okay? Unless you need some help with the paper, I'm happy to help.
No, I can actually cover the paper. Can I get more paper?
They kind of look at you, he's like, I really only have about maybe 2 spells worth left. I'm not sure if you're trying to get more than that, but that's about it. You're going to deplete what I have left.
I'll buy all of your paper then. So you said 2 spell levels worth, so like another 100 gold?
Yes. So yeah, about whatever, 275. That's, you know what, make it 270 just because you're taking a little bit more. You're cleaning me out here.
265?
Like an enema.
Give me a persuasion.
270 to win. Oh.
265 is just for some easy math. Persuasion, you say. Ooh, I'm proficient. And I rolled decent.
Okay. And let me roll for them real quick just to see if they can buy what years. And they look at you and they're just like, all right, I like you. And it seems like your friend here is interested in these goggles, so I anticipate you coming back. I like to keep a good connection and good contact and everything. Okay, yeah. 265. You've got yourself a deal, friend.
Okay. Then I'll hand over the 265 gold pieces. That
I'll
gets
hand
me
over my 500.
That gets me just 6 levels of spell copying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
Yep. You have that total. And they're just like, okay. All right. Well, now I'm gonna have to close up shop here to kind of like take this money. I don't want to. People up here are always robbing things. So also, you should be a little bit more careful carrying around all that money with you. It's kind of dangerous out here.
We're the Southerners. We got it.
Was that a threat? And I kill him.
Oh.
No, Jimothy,
Right.
kill him after he's finished with my, my shirt.
Many have tried, none have been successful.
So, yeah, you'll have to go armorless for the rest of the day. And I'll probably have to get back to you maybe sometime midday tomorrow. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Do you have like a rental I can use? I'm just kidding.
Yes.
A loner.
Yes, we have a Mercury Mystique right here you can use.
He walks over, dumps out a chamber pot, a helmet.
And just like, yeah, so no, unfortunately not. Maybe you could ask for a rental at the blacksmith, perhaps. Maybe they could lend you something, but as of right now, no, I don't have anything. Anyhow, again, I have to close up shops here, so if you wouldn't mind, and they'll kind of like start ushering you out, essentially.
Do I get a receipt or anything? I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding.
Yes.
Let's just go.
Writes you a quick writ, hands it to you. It looks like, and it says like dry cleaning services, and then it crossed out magic shit. Here's your number. Okay. So you do that.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of have a little bit of the rest of the day here to do a bit of investigation, or if you want to continue figuring out anything about the murders, or if you want to start doing anything else within East Haven, or if you want to just kind of just say you're going to hang out for the day, and then, or if you want to head up the bar, or maybe we can flash forward a bit. It really depends up to you guys. What do you guys want to do?
I'll spend 8 minutes and copy those 2 spells into my spell book.
Okay. You spend those 8 minutes, and then now what do you do for the rest of the whatever 36 hours that you have, or 35 hours and however many minutes?
Do we want
let's
to
go to the
try
bar.
and get a
Well, Phase
cart?
is going to the pub.
Oh yeah, the cart. Sorry, Oz. You're right.
I mean, we don't have to get a cart or a carriage or a wagon, but you know, maybe it'd be nice for traveling.
It can wait until we get Zoran's armor back, until we're ready to leave the town.
Okay.
Yep.
Are there
To
any?
the bar.
Are there any bars in town that engage in tests of strength?
Yeah, so I mean, back where you were at when you were at the Wet Trout, that was probably the best place to go to. It seems like there was always some sort of athletic feat, whether it was arm wrestling or actual wrestling or fighting, or you know, somebody just giving money and betting them to do dumb shit. Like that's that's probably the best place to do it.
They're currently filming an episode of Jackass.
Yeah, Steve-O comes in.
Guys.
But yeah, okay. So you guys want to kind of move over to the tavern and see what's there to do there, and maybe make a little bit of money, one way or another.
Is this the same one we like fucked up and killed people in?
No, that was the White Lady Inn.
Okay.
You can go back to that. It's been a while. I mean, if you want to try a different bar, you didn't get a chance to really enjoy that one, considering what happened. So that one's a bit closer. If that drives your drive.
No, Soggy Trout it is.
All right. So you start making your way to the Wet Trout, and we'll say that you guys arrive there, and John Cena's Bison Tavern. I just saw that. And we will stop there for the evening. And we'll pick it up there next time and see what shenanigans you guys get into at the tavern.
Yes.
Sweet. Nice. That was good. That actually kind of transitions things nicely to kind of like the next part here. Gives you time a little bit to prepare what you guys are going to do next. Okay.
I'm gonna be real confused in 3 weeks when I think we're at John Cena's.
No, we're playing next week, next Wednesday.
Yeah, we're gonna try to play for next Wednesday. Otherwise, we're literally gonna be gone for like a month, if not more. So try to get at least one more session in.
I'm in. I'm ready to go.
So we'll do that. Anticipate for next Wednesday, and then let me know if anything pops up. Otherwise, and I can make any of the other days work except Friday. So, and then obviously Monday. But so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I can make work if anything comes up. So just let me know.
Same.
I should be able to.
Okay. So, yeah. So you guys are gonna check out start of the tavern here, and is your ultimate goal to kind of go to a next location, see what happens in the tavern, go from there? Do you want to like start pursuing this investigation, really kind of like focus in on it, of these murders? Like, I did mention that whole thing in Lonelywood with this potential moose situation.
I almost want to go to the moose situation.
Moose, yeah, I just want to find out what this moose is about.
Yeah,
Wait, do all of us know about that though?
Like, if there's someone who's gonna be there, like, look out for moose and squirrel.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to push it, but like, I have to give you those options just so you don't forget about them. I'm not going to say, hey, you guys need to do this. It's just an option that you've had, that you overheard, and you may hear more information when you're hanging around the town about different things going on in the 10 towns. So, so if you have any preference one way or another, let me know now so I can kind of prepare for that, I guess, next time.
What do we think? Moose or
moose? I'm in for the moose.
Yeah, moose.
Moose and Squitter.
We're just gonna let this murderer kill like everybody in the 10 towns.
I was about to say, I was like, you guys first hear about it, and you're like, you know what, this moose seems a bit more interesting. Yeah.
Hey, we're freelance, so we really get to go wherever what speaks to our heart.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. Okay, so you will be heading to a new town. I will prepare that after you guys hang around the tavern here, and then pick up the armor the following day. Okay, then we will stop there and pick it up there next time. Thanks for playing, guys.
All right.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Y'all have a good night.